I've been defeated and brought down. Oh, drop to my knees when hope ran out. Oh, our time is young to change the world. It really needs some type of explosion or something. Like I'm gonna update it by next show.
It's a great video though. I'm gonna be honest. It's incredible. Let's go. We in the building.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's us again. Second episode, 3D Wrestling Podcast. What is going on? Throw your D's up, everybody. Deron, you're muted. My name is Dre Macon. To the right of me, all the way, we got Mr. D. Wright, Daniel Lamar in the building. We're gonna have some sound. I guarantee. By next week's episode, we're gonna have sound effects. We're gonna have pyro. It's not in the budget right now.
It's not in the budget right now.
Guarantee. And then, of course, we got the King.
One chip.
These nuts. No, I'm kidding. The five-time junior heavyweight IWGP Heritage Cup champion, DJ King Apollo.
Don't say that because all that sounds believable.
What's going on, y'all?
My man. It's things is happening.
Things is happening, and we can start the show off with
oh no,
Bret Hart saying Goldberg should be out of the Hall of Fame. Yo,
let me sit up for this one,
bro. Bret Hart is literally hater of the year, bro. Like, bro, I thought it was Tony Khan, but bro, nah.
Let me tell you something about Bret. Now, people assume that because I'm such a Shawn Michaels guy, people assume that I hate Bret Hart. I have no hatred for Bret Hart. I love Bret Hart. I think he is the greatest technical wrestler of all time. I really do. He was a great babyface. He was all right with the promos. He was a good guy. His heel run was amazing. But that is just like when it comes to this business and people being a mark for themselves, Bret Hart is the number one, besides like Hogan. Bret Hart is such a mark for himself. Like he is like, he truly believes all the stuff that he says, and which makes him the absolute biggest hater of the year. Like he hates Triple H. I'm like, yeah. Why do you hate Triple H so much? Triple H was the heel of the Attitude Era. Like, why do you hate that man? And thinks he's like terrible and like boring to watch. And there is a Twitter page that is called "Does Bret Hart Still Hate Bill Goldberg?" And this person that controls the Twitter just tweets yes every single day. Literally just tweets, because when you look at the tweet, it shows their name. Does Bret Hart still hate Goldberg? And they just tweet the word yes every day.
Oh my god,
that might
hates
be
that man.
That might be the greatest Twitter lineup. You know who else got a good Twitter lineup? Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but Iron Sheik tweeting every day. Everybody have a great day, except for Hulk Hogan. That jabroni is the great. Like I'm pretty sure if Macho Man Randy Savage was still alive today and he had a Twitter, bro, out of everything would have just lost their minds. Like, oh my god. But yeah, Bret Hart definitely came out and was like, Bill Goldberg should be taken out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking hate Goldberg, so
you know what?
I didn't go to that whole. I went to WrestleMania that year. My friends were like, "Yo, you want to go to the Hall of Fame?" I was like, "We will literally get thrown out if I go to that Hall of Fame." Like, I don't know if I can be in the same room as him in that aspect because I'm gonna hijack everything and be like, "Fuck you, Bill." Because he threatened me. If he didn't threaten me, I wouldn't have been that way.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it only because he, the whole Twitter thing? Did you just not appreciate his wrestling skills? But you just
No,
confirmed.
but
So.
see, let me break down Goldberg, and I didn't realize this until I was an adult. When I'm a kid, and you see Goldberg, you love it, beast mode, a spear, jackhammer, let's go. The older I get, well, the older I was getting, like I started to really like. It wasn't just entertainment; like I was understanding the psychology of wrestling and wrestling matches and understanding what goes into them and all of that stuff. I was starting to, be a real fan of like professional wrestling. So it's all WWE's fault, by the way, because when the network first came out, they had the show called the Monday Night Wars on there. And then there was an episode that highlighted about Goldberg and then really just showcased how not good Goldberg was. And then looking at it now, I'm like, wow, this dude is really not good. Like, he can't have a wrestling match. And like to some people, they love that. Like, and that's cool. Like people who are just strictly sports entertainment, like, sure, like that's your cup of tea. That's fine. Go ahead, do what you do. But he was never a good professional wrestler to the standard that I started to love professional wrestling. So then, like, seeing how unsafe he is with what he did to Brett and just like then almost killed fucking The Undertaker. Like, Goldberg's fucking trash. And he doesn't care about this business. He cares about the money, which sure is cool, like it's whatever. Like but he doesn't even identify as a pro wrestler. He identifies himself as a football player. He doesn't care. And he's not good. I'm sorry. I agree with everything Brett has to say about Goldberg. When I was a kid, Goldberg's the man. Give me all that bam, bam, spitting, fucking breathing out the pyro. Shit was hard. Can't even lie. Shit was hard. But just as a wrestler, like there's no point in my life where I'm sitting down like, man, let me go put this Goldberg match on. This classic Goldberg match. It ain't there.
Now, do you think that's elevated because of the stature that he became like in life? Because obviously you think of Goldberg like that. Could we fit Great Khali or Omos in that same situation or conversation, or or Ken Shamrock maybe?
The only reason I wouldn't is because of where they place Goldberg when he comes back. My main problem with Goldberg was taking the Universal title off of Kevin Owens. That's when I was done. If that never happened, I probably would not feel this way. I wouldn't have sent the tweets out that I did. I loved that Kevin Owens run. Him and Jericho were on fire. Loved that run. So dropping the title to this motherfucker who just popping back up when there's so many other people who deserve it, like, it just bothered me. And that's where the hatred really started. I didn't hate Goldberg before that. I just realized he wasn't that good, but the hatred started there. And then he threatened me, and then, that's on site. So I'll fuck him up. I don't care.
I think that's actually a good segue to what we was actually previously discussing, people being dangerous in the ring. Because there was a situation recently on AEW Dark. Let me just play the footage and then we'll discuss it afterwards.
We're just on a whole nother level with that athleticism.
We're just pounding away here. Oh, right in the face!
This is a hockey fight.
Oh my
now.
God!
Forearms.
I'm loving it. Athena embracing the booze.
You got to at this point.
Front face lock here. Has her up.
What are we going for? Oh boy! Holy smokes!
Wow. The entire crowd behind her.
Oh God! Just treating her like yesterday's trash.
On a whole nother level with that athleticism.
We're just pounding away.
Come on, lay down.
So yeah.
Did she get injured?
That woman?
Yeah.
Probably some bruises, bangs and bruises, and things like that. But I'm not surprised if she got some real legit injury after that.
That's hard to watch.
I mean, that's almost Perry Saturn levels. Almost. It's not there, but It's close. It's close.
That was rough. People really be like shit is crazy. Like, did you guys see that video that's going viral? That independent show with that big ass dude power bombing that guy over and over again.
Bro,
Yes.
for $30 in a Coke can,
Bro, like,
sir,
it's not worth it, my man. It's,
sir, he was
like,
really like, bro. There was like 5 people in the crowd, bro, and he's destroying this man's spinal. Pause, hella pause.
Pause, hella pause.
Pause, hella pause. He's like,
Yeah,
really, bro. Like, first of all, the mat that they were wrestling on didn't even look like it's supporting anything, bro. So he was really just like.
So it's
like his head was slamming.
Bro,
it just gets to a point where it's like, why? Obviously in a business like that, we're supposed to protect the other wrestler, the other person you're working with. And, obviously things don't go the way it seems. It goes awry. Maybe we botch a couple moves and stuff like that. But to just outright, pound the shit out of someone and then just toss them out and then just keep it going and keep on pounding them until
that drop kick, bro.
Right.
Hey, Dre, I'm gonna need you to clean up your talk, Dre.
And they keep on pounding them and pounding them. No, but yeah, it's just like,
Subscribe to Dre OnlyFans.
Bro, I was gonna say it, but I was like, no, let me chill. I'm glad you said it.
I mean, I'm not proud of myself for that happened.
I'm glad you said it.
Our marketing is going to boost up real soon.
He's out here talking about all this pounding. Subscribe to his OnlyFans. First of all, I was Dre, remember how happy I was when AEW came out?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, now I'm just
bro,
and
this chair is from the first ever Dynamite. The first ever Dynamite is where this chair came from.
Sir, I was so happy. Like, bro, if you look back at it, like, what was their
Lay down.
what the hell just got knocked over? What the hell just got knocked over?
The cat.
Oh, nigga. Okay. Hey, y'all about to see me pull a John Cena. Y'all gonna see me and now y'all don't. So what was the pay-per-view where they announced AEW? Was it it wasn't full? No, Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, yeah. Where they announced that was like I think that was their first pay-per-view as AEW.
Right. So Double or Nothing, bro. Like AEW now from Double or Nothing, bro. Completely different. Bro,
MJF's the only thing I care about right now.
Bro, that's literally it. Like, I used to like Sammy Guevara. Don't care about Sammy Guevara.
Trash.
MJF is the only thing standing still. I can care less for Britt Baker. Their woman scene is terrible.
It's not good. It is not good at all. And people who try to... I remember, I think last year, Britt and someone, I think Thunder Rosa, somebody got match of the year. And I was like...
Because they bled.
I was disgusted.
Because Britt Baker bled. Thunder Rosa was sandbagging. Like, she was non-selling moves. Like,
their women's division is definitely trash.
Bro, the only one they had that was good was what's the one they used to walk around with the kendo stick?
Sheeta?
Yeah, she's like their saving grace.
Yeah.
Sheeta
and Tony Storm had a good match last night.
That's what I'm saying. But like, first of all, what is Tony Storm's finisher?
Not it. That's what it is. It's not it.
Garbage.
I'll tell you that.
I know you can't.
I don't want to know the name of it.
I know you can't do Storm Zero, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, Hikaru Shida, bro, they have good matches. Like, AEW has good ideas. Like the Atlantic Championship, that tournament where it's like different like promotions. That was a great idea. Having Orange Cassidy win the belt, another great idea.
I thought you were about the disrespect. I was hold up.
No.
That pause.
No. Nah, man. Having Dalton Castle entrance versus Chris Jericho.
First of all, let me just make it clear. I am a huge Dalton Castle guy. I love Dalton Castle. For years, I always said that if anyone on the independents could go to WWE and thrive, it was Dalton Castle.
I
His
mean,
gimmick is amazing, absolutely amazing, and he's a great wrestler.
it is so. Two things. It's very because Jason used to say this all the time. It gives you like that curious um boy George kind of feel, or like that old school flamboyant.
Yeah,
Yeah. Two,
I'm ready. I love the party peacock. I'm here for it.
two. Dre, did you know that originally two of the boys were Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish?
No, hold up. Let me fact check you real quick.
Please do, because I know in like
They weren't
PG
original. Yeah, they weren't original boys, but
okay.
there was a 6-man between Adam Cole and the Young Bucks in PWG
Yep.
against Dalton Castle and the boys, but the boys were Red Dragon, and they dressed up as the boys with the little fucking with the little thing on their eyes and like just dressed up as the boys. And bro, it's so funny because I was just talking to my friends about this yesterday. There was a spot where one of the Bucks did something to one of either Kyle or Bobby, and the crowd was quiet. And there's a dude who just stood up and goes, "Leave him alone, he's just a boy." And everyone just started wilding in the crowd. Oh my god, it was great. But yes, Dalton Castle and the boys, fantastic.
Yes.
Love Dalton Castle.
Yes. Also,
so good at wrestling.
There should be I wish there was a way to watch old PWG matches, because their battle for Los Angeles thing,
Bro, PWG 2016 to 2017, that year, or those 2 full years,
sir, because that's where we got what was it? There were there were Mount Rushmore. It was Young Bucks, Adam Cole, and Kevin Steen.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Whew.
You have that promo backstage where he's like with the Bucks and he's like cursing and shit, and he's like he stops cursing because they're good Christian boys.
Yes.
It's like, I don't give a F, just they were great. They were great.
PWG, I love them. But back to AEW. The reason why I brought up back AEW because I want to segue back. They can't do no storytelling anymore. Like, bro, Athena was on to beat Jade Cargill, who is still green in the ring, but she looks amazing. Bro,
terrible.
I can literally ask Dre. I can literally tell you when Jade Cargill's gonna botch.
Bro, anyone who thinks that she is good is lying to you.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have a solid women's. Maria Shapiro, terrible. Like, the only thing they had was like Riho. Riho was like, but she's not believable as a champion because she's so small. Like,
she's back now too.
Nyla Rose. But Riho has credibility as a wrestler. Like, she's been doing this for like 19, 20 years. She's just small.
Yeah.
Like, if she was in Stardom, she'd have probably killed it. But she's just small. Nyla Rose is really good. Like,
and she told her she was ashy. Yo, when I saw that clip,
but like they don't have a solid women's division. Like, I remember when I was dumb hyped about Abaddon, and then I haven't seen Abaddon in like months.
Bro, that's what people are just coming and going.
Bro, literally, I remember seeing Jeff Cobb once. And then
that's
my friend right there.
Don't remind me.
Sorry.
That's the thing. That's just like we said. Then you said, like, I think last episode, a couple episodes ago, like their storytelling is there's no long-term storytelling. The only long-term storytelling right now is the MJF thing, and he's doing it, pretty much. I won't say by himself because now they added William Regal to the mix, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But
right.
Every match that's booked now, if you just book it just because it's a good match, it kind of like fucks up the outcome a little bit. Just like what we was talking a couple of weeks ago about Brian Cage and Wardlow. Tremendous match for the TNT title. If you would have built this up to a pay-per-view, it would have been like, oh shit, Brian Cage might win this, but no, we just did it on a random ass Dynamite just for no reason. Now we're like, oh, well, it's Warlow. He's going to win it, you know. They just keep doing it week after week after week after week, and it's just
and like anything that like becomes a story, they end it fast. Like I was watching Ups and Downs. Shout out Simon Miller. I was watching Ups and Downs, and he was talking about how like the whole thing with the Acclaimed and like Smart Mark and whatever, like, you know, they can't use the scissoring and all that. And like their match is like on Friday on Rampage, like for the rights to the scissor or whatever. And like Simon was saying, it's like, you know, like he's like, you could have like dragged this out. Like you could have like, you know how bad, like if you dragged it out to where like they can't do it and like the fans are going to be aching to like, they're going to want that. Like if you could have dragged this out for a little bit, you know, like to where like the Acclaim can't do it and it's upsetting to everybody. And then like, you know, all this stuff. It's like, but nope, we're just gonna get the payoff on Friday. It's like, you know, like the long-term stuff, it's nothing, bro. They're just every week just grabbing two people, go have a wrestling match. Like,
and they're gonna have good matches, but it's just like, all right. So one of my favorite, this is probably going like one of my favorite matches, build up, payoff. Well, I have two. The first one is Hogan Rock at WrestleMania 17. That is one of my favorite, like high quality favorite matches. Second one, I forgot what pay-per-view it was, but it was Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels, and then Randy Orton had the stipulation where Shawn can't use a super kick.
Yeah.
Bro, that whole match, bro, I was on like edge.
Of course.
Because I was like, all right, so how is he going? Because he can't do a super kick. He keeps on trying to do the elbow. The elbow's not popping. He needs to lock it. Bro, like I feel like that's what they need. They need something like, all right, like prime example. They had their version of like a Royal Rumble or over the top, whatever match. And Swerve put Keith Lee over. Yeah. So it was like, all right, Swerve is gonna turn heel.
We just forgot about all of it.
Next week, they're like tag team champs. Right. So we're like, wait a minute.
And, you know, they're having their beef with the Acclaim. And then all of a sudden, now they're beefing with FTR. It's just like, everything is just kind of.
The fact that Young Bucks wouldn't give FTR the belt, so they gave it to somebody else, is crazy. Like,
yeah,
they really just wouldn't lose to FTR. So they was like, all right, we're going to lose to Swerve in our house. And then that's going to go from there. And now they're like gone. Shouts out to Adam Page and or Hangman Page and that goddamn promo he did. Oh. Jesus.
Oh.
He was. Oh.
But yeah, like I love long-term storytelling. And like it's crazy because I tell people this and like Shawn Michaels is obviously my favorite wrestler and he's been a part of an amazing storylines. But the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest long-term story with the best payoff was Bret and Austin, because that started November of 96 and they dragged that from November all the way to WrestleMania 13 with like and just beefing the whole time, and the payoff with the double turn 5-star match, like it was amazing. Like the fact that like you could keep people interested that goddamn long is like that is just incredible for how long they were able to do that. Even like back then being able to do that and drag it all the way, all the way to Mania like that with a great match. Like there's not much worse than a great story with a great build, long-term story with a shit match. Like that kind of takes away from all of it. But like AEW cannot figure out how to do that. And I feel like MJF is the one who's taking care of like his story for the most part. And like that's literally the only thing. That's the only thing. Extreme Rules, every single match had a goddamn story.
Right.
You can do it, bro. Like they can do it.
I'm not gonna lie. If they would have held out the MJF story with him returning, and then like him getting the Joker chip at Full Gear, if they would have like held that out, was it Full Gear or was it All Out?
It was All Out, yeah.
Yeah, if they would have held that, bro, that'd have been a great story. Just have
Yeah.
do the same thing you're doing, and then like have Mox do all his stuff, and then CM Punk, and then all that, and then like at the end you just like give it like a 3-month reign. And at the end, because Mox is fighting everybody and their moms, Juice
Everybody.
Robinson. Like it doesn't matter if you had one match with Mox, you're gonna have another one. So like at the end of Mox, like let's give him 3 months, right? 3 months. MJF comes out, he hands him the chip, and then he just walks away. That's it, and that
And
sets
then
you up.
and it's like we have something, and then they do nothing with it because he came out as a devil, dressed as a devil, with the help of a firm, in which the only interaction we've seen with him and the firm has been bad shit ever since then.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
And
what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
Like, bro,
where
like
they been?
you can do a good prime example. AEW did the match between CM Punk and MJF.
Fantastic.
That build up, that promo match, just for like MJF looked like he's about to turn, and he's like, "Look, man, I looked up to you." And MJF was like, "Look," and then he quotes CM Punk's ROH lines back to CM Punk.
Masterpiece.
Bro. And then like the payoff was CM Punk coming out as Ring of Honor gear. Like all that was great. All that was great.
I was in the building for that.
Sir, did you lose your mind when you heard that music drop?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sir, when he came out with the chick magnet pants, I was like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Shit
Bro,
got real.
Bro, I think I bought that one. I bought that pay-per-view just because I was like, I can't do this streaming stuff. But like that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's another thing. When CM Punk wants to work, he'll work with you. Now I don't know what's going on with CM Punk, but like,
I don't think they're firing him.
They aren't.
I don't think so either.
So I've seen that he has a managerial position. I think Chris Jericho is going to management too.
Yeah.
I think because they do, like, to be honest, they do need like a team. And I'm be honest, if anybody knows wrestling business, it's Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like on your lineup, anybody knows wrestling business is Chris Jericho, maybe Billy Gunn, because you have good people, you have good trainers, you have Jerry Lynn, for God's sakes.
Shout out Jerry Lynn.
Like you have Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn, like one of the few really good pioneers of ECW. You can look up any Jerry Lynn match, whether in TNA when he was fighting Amazing Red, or where ECW where he had the goddamn multiple matches with RVD, and it doesn't matter which one you choose, all of them will look good. Like you have Jerry Lynn, so there's no way you don't have good people who know what they're talking about.
They have so many people that was under the Vince Foundation tree. Many people that's been working under Vince for years, so they should know how he works and how the business works.
Bro,
Dean Malenko's there, right?
Dean Malenko, Goldust. You have William Regal. You have Mark Henry. Like you have Big Show, the Sting.
Sting been everywhere. Sting has literally, except for like AEW now, Sting has literally held a championship in almost everything he's been in. Also, let's not forget, I think they still might have some kind of ties to GWF or Global Force Wrestling, whatever Jeff Jarrett's doing with his life.
Global Force is breathing?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
That got a pulse?
I think that's long dead. But yeah, they got too many factors. They got too many people to where they don't know how to properly run a business. I feel like ever since Cody left, it's all went to shit.
Bro, I'm be honest. Ever since I'm gonna say this with like as much as like as honesty as I could. Ever since Luke Harper died, bro, that whole thing went down.
That's it.
Like I'm gonna be entirely honest, bro. That whole thing went down because Dark Order was your greatest faction, went to nothing. Like remember the build up? Remember the build up we have for when the great one when he comes here, bro. That build up, because we was like, it's gonna be this, and then they turned Colt Cabana, and we was like, well, Colt Cabana wasn't doing much anyways, and then Brody Lee came out, and we was like,
Oh
Yes.
yeah, on fire.
Bro, that build up. That's what I'm saying. Like they can do it, but it's like,
they
why aren't you,
need the right people. They just need the right people. And like right now is not a time to be slacking.
bro?
It's really not. With
Triple H,
what my son Paul is doing right now, Big Paul,
Listen,
boy.
even NXT went crazy. So
It sure did.
yeah, and
had Tony Khan looking like this.
Don't forget, he's not
He
going to
was
take this fucking shit. All right, I'm not going to take this shit.
looking at NXT like,
bro. No, that was Dre's face when Rhea came on the screen.
Bro,
man, let me
all
tell
that
you.
leg?
Hold up. It's right here. It's
You got
man. Let me talk to you. Look, let me get on the side here. Let me.
Too much of everything is not good for you, baby.
Stop! Stop!
I don't know about that. Many times we've loved,
You!
we've shared love and made love.
I can't! Dre, you gotta stop.
It doesn't seem to
Dre,
me like it's
stop it,
enough.
no! Dre,
It's
stop!
just not enough.
Dre, stop it!
It's just not enough.
Stop it! Is this Barry?
Man, let me tell you.
Sir,
TV
were
does
you,
not do it. TV
sir,
does
were you
not do
playing
it justice.
Isaac? Hold on, were you playing
Is that
Isaac
Isaac?
Hayes? Can't get enough of your love.
That's that Barry White, man.
That was Barry. That's what I said. Was that Barry?
That's can't get enough of your love, babe, right?
Yes.
Can't get enough of your love, babe. Oh my goodness.
Man.
I can't believe you did that. Yo, your face on the corner though. Like,
bro, the lean over to the let me talk to you.
No, when he did this, he killed me when he did this. I was done. I was like, no. We gotta stop this.
Yo.
Let me talk to you real quick.
I'm not gonna
Let me talk to you real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a clip you gotta share, but like I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some kind of like copyright claim for playing. Yeah, for Barry White's team.
Yeah, they're gonna come at me.
Yeah,
but look, when it comes to Rhea, you gotta shoot. You miss all the shots.
Listen. Let's
Rhea.
Let's get into this NXT. Let's go ahead. This man hurting right now.
This man sweating.
For those who don't know, Dre was representing the pod in the building last night.
He was somebody's in there. Somebody's in there smelling like Saskatchewan, but apparently it was 5 p.m. They smell like yesterday. It doesn't matter.
Dre.
Yeah. So
Dre, hit me with the atmosphere, bro. Hit me with that feel in the crowd.
So, I want to take my happy ass to NXT that week because it's like, first of all, I knew it was about to be crazy off rip. We saw that OC was coming and, we found out that day Kevin Owens and all this other stuff. But like to find out so much more, and there was more surprises, like the whole atmosphere was insane off rip. Like it was crazy. We didn't know. We knew we got Rhea Ripley, but we didn't know we was getting all of the Judgment Day. So that pop when we saw all of them, holy fucking shit. Now we got Damian Priest, we got Finn Balor, fuck Dominic. So it's like
big facts.
It was like
big
there
facts.
were so many people
I hate that
on,
motherfucker.
I don't know if it went through TV, but there were so many people just cursing out and hating on Dominic just because he was there. He wasn't even saying nothing, but they was just fuck him. So I basically kind of called it NXT homecoming because you had stars, former champions, obviously Shinsuke Nakamura. No idea. I didn't try to read any dirt sheets beforehand to try to ruin that surprise. So I didn't know he was coming out. That pop was insane. Like they loved it. Raquel Rodriguez, obviously, she was even before the match started going around taking pictures, signing everything. Like they loved it. They loved the atmosphere, and it was just live. It was dope. And then Austin Theory in the end. Why? But
I saw the clip. I saw the clip of what happened afterwards.
Right,
oh
right,
yeah,
right.
it was a whole segment afterwards, which was crazy. I should have recorded that too. But basically afterwards, they was clowning Austin Theory and Kevin Owens was clowning on JD McDonough, calling him a creep and what is his outfit like and what are those like with his shoes and everything like that. And then it got a little bit serious because when he was talking about his shoes, JD McDonough was trying to hide his boots with the NXT title that was still in the ring. So Kevin Owens picked up that title and was like, "Look, you don't hide your ugly ass feet with this title because with this title, I bled, sweat, and tears, and Dusty Rhodes this." And he got in his face, is like, "I'll drop your ass right now." And then I was like, immediately after that, he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna just chill out." And then he gave him a stunner. So that was,
Beautiful.
good payoff.
Because
And
KO
then,
is
of
a new
course,
Stone Cold.
exactly. Of course, Austin Theory gets the mic. They build a rapport. Everyone's chanting stunner. He's like, "Look, I hear what everyone's saying. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stun you." And then he was like, "Oh, well, fuck it." And then he stuns him again. So after that, Braun Breaker comes back out and, he tries to give him a stunner, which it looks like
Does it
I don't
look
know
better
what
than
that
Mr.
was.
McMahon's? If it,
it,
if it,
it was, it
sir,
wasn't good. I'll
that's
just say
fine.
that.
Because let me tell you something. Mr. McMahon's stunner at WrestleMania is the epitome of
Nasty work.
stunners. Sir, when he fell
Nasty
back,
work.
bro, it was so bad they cut it out of the the replay of
It was
sir.
so bad.
He literally fell down off the kick.
This
Sir,
man.
That
let me tell
motherfucker's
you
too
something.
old.
Let me tell you something. Between that stunner, the stunner Stone Cold did on Linda McMahon, because I'll never forget that one. Never
He
forget
ain't
that.
even his arm was right here, head's like back here, and she still went down. All right.
Don't forget Mr. Donald Trump because that one was
Sir,
horrible too.
either way. All right, so wait,
But
did
yeah,
Braun
just
Breaker
overall.
do the knee thing? Where like how they like jump down to one knee for some weird reason?
Oh no, he didn't get the stunner. He was the one giving the stunner.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
let's continue
So
this conversation. Let's
yeah,
move on
that's
here.
where I said it wasn't any great, but NXT being there live, it was obviously I've been there numerous weeks, and this week was crazy. It was insane. I got Joe Gacy to break because I brought in a sign that said "Baby Kane." That was, you know, towards James Gibson. So they started laughing about that. I think it was on commercial break, but we got our Kane versus Kane match with Gibson and then Luke Gallows. So
Copy.
Kane
Oh,
versus Kane.
right. You know what? It's all right. You're gonna pop when I do my entrance next week.
right.
Oh man.
Right.
So, but
So
yeah, no.
while we're on the topic of all this greatness and returns to NXT, I just want to take a moment. We got to talk about Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, man.
We got
All
to
right.
talk about Shin.
Where do you want to start? Because I've been on the Shin train for years.
Oh yeah.
So where do you
Listen.
want to start?
Listen. I don't think people understand what a fucking rock star Shinsuke was in Japan. I don't think people understand that. And then, like, before, when he was doing chaos and wore like the black pants still or whatever, like that was cool. He was still a monster. But when he first like brought them, them leather pants out and all that stuff with the great entrances and the just his Freddie Mercury, Michael Jackson swag, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, because here's the crazy part is when think about him and Kota Ibushi in Japan or him and Tanahashi. You see this man come out, you see what he's wearing. You're like, oh, a little funny. All right. That man will literally fuck you up and like put paws on you, paws and feet. And that man, his classics in Japan are just like when Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble. I said, there's only one person for him to challenge for this title.
Oh yeah, that's 100%.
And that match was very disappointing.
Yep.
And I was legitimately heartbroken. I bought the match T-shirt at WrestleMania that year. I said, "Oh yeah, I got to get this." Bought the match T-shirt. I have not worn that shirt once. It is in my closet. I have not worn it one time because that match let me down. But all in all, Shinsuke, what a goddamn talent. The greatest NXT debut ever.
Yeah,
Whoa. I don't know ever. I don't know ever. Mind you, I've been on the Shinsuke train for years. I don't know ever because let's not forget of Robert Roode.
No, sir.
With the I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if ever though. Mind you,
Ever.
that pop was ridiculous.
Bobby Roode had a crowd shot, right?
I think
When he
so.
first
Yeah,
showed up. He had
No,
a
I'm
crowd
saying-
shot.
Shinsuke's pop when he came was ridiculous, but I don't know if it's the greatest debut ever for NXT.
Bro, the
'Cause don't
entrance,
forget-
the
Yeah, I
crowd,
think the entrance
and the match that followed.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's hard
I
to
feel
dispute that.
okay, so I feel like he is up there with some of the greatest entrances, like the greatest debuts of all time. I don't know if I would put him like as the singular one.
The only reason that I'm putting him as the singular one is because of the match that followed.
Okay.
Mm.
All
Him
right.
and Sami Zayn.
All right.
Now,
that
mind
match.
you, the rumor is that entire match was called in the ring.
Really?
Everyone
Which
said
is
that.
insane.
Everyone said that they did not plan that match out before the match.
Oh wow.
And if that is the case, and they did that,
Nah, yeah, that might okay, I could put that up in
bro,
if
like
with the match and the rumor that followed, I'll put that up as a singular. Because I
Like-
was thinking of like
without a match, just a debut, I'd say Adam Cole. I loved Adam Cole's debut. I was in the
Right.
building. I yelled Adam Cole, baby, 137 times. I couldn't talk the next day. My voice was gone. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was beautiful.
Mhm.
That's probably the greatest that was just like a debut. But like this debut going into the match and all of that, bro, that match was I don't remember anything else from the card, honestly.
I'm be honest, me either.
Yeah, that was Drew McIntyre and Rude, right? Or was it
Take over
Andrade?
Dallas.
Was it
I think the main event was
I think it was.
Finn and Joe.
that's crazy.
Well, for
Yeah.
Adam Cole's debut or someone else?
Oh, Adam Cole's debut was Take Over Brooklyn 3. That was I think that was Drew and Andrade. Yeah, that was Drew and Andrade.
Oh yeah, so the one for Dallas,
I think it was Joe and Finn. I think it was American Alpha and the American Alpha and the Vaudevillains. Or no, the Revival. One of those.
Wow, I haven't heard.
I think they won the titles at that.
They won the tag titles that night, yeah.
I haven't.
I think it
heard
was
the Vaudevillains in
I think
forever.
it was the Revival. It was either them or the Vaudevillains, one of them.
I gotta
But-
Google this.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was Bailey.
Bailey and Oscar.
Bailey and Oscar, right? And Oscar took the
Yep.
title that night. Was that?
Yeah, so yep, it definitely was Joe and Finn. Which, shout out to Joe because he had a good NXT debut, but he just had some horrible ass music when he first started.
Yeah, that second
Man.
one though. Bow, 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 bow. Joe,
We also,
Joe.
you guys also know we also had Baron Corbin versus Austin Theories that night. Not Austin Theory, Austin Aries. Sorry,
Jesus Christ.
that was how far back we go.
The ego in that match alone, and it's all coming from Austin Aries.
Austin Aries is fucking ridiculous, bro.
You know what's crazy? He's so good,
Great talent. Yo,
Great-
when he won the TNA World Title,
bro.
come on, bro. When he dressed up like Suicide and won that shit, and then
That was dope.
yeah,
He was like, and he gave when he became option C. Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
God.
Yeah,
Changed
that
the
was
game.
Oh, my God. That's what I was like, all right, Austin Aries he's great. When he became
That
like the
corner drop kick and then the brain buster, that motherfucker was something special.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Him versus Pac, those are some good matches.
Mm.
Those are some good, even though they were like the earlier part of like any main event card.
Yeah.
Bro, those are some great matches. Oh my God.
That was
so
fantastic.
I feel before we go into the next segment, which I think would be the MJF and William Regal segment, we got to give a quick shout out because we had a great milestone recently. You know, because my best friend, carrying Nathaniel Cross, he definitely saw a clip of our last stream, and then he commented. He liked and commented on it. Had a full ass conversation. And it was all around dope. Like honestly, you don't really see like much of that nowadays. People just going out and actually commenting and saying and doing stuff and interacting. People do it, whatever. So it was just dope. There's
Shout out
actually real
Cross for
people
that.
out there.
Absolutely. Shout out Cross for that. That was so dope that he took the time to do that, especially was able to laugh with us, while we was kind of cooking him. So
Yeah.
like the fact that he found the humor in it, was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if that's a milestone, and I didn't know y'all guys are on middle name kind of terms.
Nathaniel.
We cool peoples now,
Right,
so,
right. I forgot.
Carrying Nathaniel.
You're the next NXT champ.
I'm gonna be at the cookout next week. So
Carrion get a plate. He knows some R&B. He knows some R&B. He knows R&B. I see it in his eyes. That boy know.
Right.
When that Barry White was playing, he was like, "Oh, what y'all know about this?"
He said, "That's grown folks' music right there."
What y'all know about this? What y'all?
Say you wasn't even around for this one, young blood.
y'all don't know about this. If you can get Rhea in that cookout, trust me, man. I'll be
Oh God,
all day.
Rhea got to bring the yams though.
Man, Rhea,
Drake, come on, bro.
Let me.
You better cut it out.
Oh my God.
Drifting on a melody.
Y'all niggas gotta go to bed. Like, this is why you can't take black people nowhere. All right. They give 3 niggas a podcast and y'all out here acting like this. Y'all ridiculous. Can't take y'all nowhere.
Where that falsetto come from? Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Can't take y'all nowhere.
If I wasn't hot before.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Y'all are terrible.
Sir, I'll be entirely honest. I have no idea where that came from.
Oh God.
So I grew up with that voice right there.
Oh
that
my
is
God.
100%. 100% going on TikTok. That is 100%. Oh God.
I'm impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little impressed with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed.
You may have to give up the wrestling dreams, boy. You gotta get in the studio ASAP.
Take this man to
I'm
the
not
studio.
gonna lie, the moment I hit that note, I instantly wanted to clean something. I don't know what I don't know what that. I'll blame my mom for playing that during Sunday service.
Listen, you're gonna have to tell your girl to leave you for a week and get in the studio and just write an album and then come back after it's done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
The way how the Isley brothers is looking right now, they out here talking about big boss shit right now. So,
bro,
I might have to hop into the studio with these.
I heard that shit. I said, "Who the hell approved this shit right here?" What's
the biggest boss that I ever seen.
Hey, I'm not going to front. I downloaded that shit to my Apple Music.
Nigga Dre been watching just that kind of music.
They say I have no company today. I got cleaning to do.
Dre be like, what the cops? The biggest bosses that they ever.
He's just full on getting it in the kitchen. Start grinding on the broom. So,
just riding down I-94 with sunglasses on. Just
bro, I'm
the
not
biggest
gonna lie.
bosses that
Bro, I don't care what no one says. Future is the ghostwriter for that song.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay, I'm
I
hot.
really got tears. That was crazy.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
I can't.
You know what? That's
I
gonna be
can't
my
go
entrance music.
That's
That's gonna be my entrance music.
I love it. You coming out to that?
Yep.
I'll take it.
That's how you going. That's the pop right there.
It has to be your version too, Kent. It got to be recorded by you, like Shawn Michaels did his entrance.
Like Big Show in the studio. Whoa!
Oh my god,
bro! When that meme first came out, bro, I was like, "Yeah, you can't tell me nothing." That motherfucker was in there.
They said he was yelling in the studio. Well, bro,
he did that shit. He did that.
Yeah,
nobody say.
Oh, okay, I'm hot.
All right,
let's simmer down. Simmer down.
Just Shinsuke Nakamura. My chest hurt.
Right. Oh man, I can't.
I'm not gonna lie, Dre. I can't wait for you to play that video again because that's.
Oh, I guarantee it's gonna be chopped up.
That's coming.
And sent out tonight.
Bro,
like,
bro, my chest really hurt. Yo, all right. Anyways,
but yes. So of course, last
Shinsuke somebody's. What are you talking about? MJF?
Yeah, MJF.
MJF.
Right now, I'm the old nigga at the cookout. What y'all saying? What y'all talking about?
Y'all talking about that Shinsuke?
Y'all talking about that Nakamura? he said,
what is that Nakamura? Shinsuke Nakamura? Not like this.
That one random white person at the cookout. Listen.
Talk about when he used to hit that Nick Shaza? Okay.
He said, yeah, I used to know that nigga Mora. Me and that nigga used to play football together.
Football?
Yeah, who the fuck you think taught him how to speak English? Come on, man. That's my guy.
Right, because you always get that one uncle that knows somebody.
Oh yeah, we used to play spades in the back of the Japanese spot on Cliff Street.
That nigga used to teach me shogi at a Great Wall. Nigga said the restaurant? What?
Bro.
Oh man.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah. So we in AEW, we've obviously had a great MJF moments already. Great heel moments. And we had the MJF breaking down the fourth wall with CM Punk before too. But this one last night with Mr. William Stephen Regal. So firstly, the MJF portion, it hits hard.
I'm gonna be honest. MJF 3-0. That's a battle rap reference. MJF 3-0 clear.
Oh yeah, clear.
In that promo last night. No debatable. Debate. Like it wasn't even a gentleman's 30. Like that was a clear body bag right there. Regal did good. You know, he fought back, but MJF cooked that boy 3-0 easy.
But I will give Regal his props because his rebuttal was kind of crazy. I'm gonna be, a little controversial in saying that his rebuttal was better than CM Punk's. Because it kind of obviously it led into the story later on in the night of MJF now saying he's going to earn it and do the cash in at Full Gear without no sneak shit, and it's like, well, Mr. Regal, you did your part, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
he did great. He did amazing. Well, the whole thing was beautiful.
let's not forget that, in my opinion, William Regal as King Regal was one of the best King of the Ring heels ever.
Regal can talk too.
Bro, he can talk. He can talk and he can wrestle, but he can talk.
Yeah, like there's one specific clip that I YouTube a couple times a year. I watched it recently. I'll never forget it. It was when Eugene was in WWE and Triple H was like looking for him, and Regal came out and he's like, "You're gonna pick on a mentally challenged boy." He's like, "Well, why don't you try to pick on me, sunshine?" And he just like just went off on Triple H in this goddamn promo, and it was short and sweet and just like the passion from him. Like people be there's a reason that Regal is respected the way that he is out here. Like that boy, he knows talent. He knows this shit. He knows this business.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's another
that
one.
Whole
like,
shit last night, bro.
That's another one. They have William Regal. Why is AEW not? Anyways,
do you know who Regal's responsible for, bro? That we got over there, like. Come on. He got Kevin, Johnny Gargano. He got so many people, bro. Like Regal is that boy.
And if the story was true of him, like had like basically putting his name on MJF at 19 years old, like that's amazing in itself too. It just shows like he knows talent when he sees it.
He does, and like I'm not gonna lie, that MJF promo when he was like, "Look, I've read the email, and I just be looking at the email once a day just to laugh."
Yo, and you know what's crazy is I sent you guys the picture. Like I had NXT and AEW both on last night. As soon as Maxwell's music hits or I see him coming out, like I'm stopping everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only portion where like I'm like, okay, pay attention. Like he has that power already. Like he is just on another level. Like the way that he talks, the way that he carries himself, that promo from beginning to end was just fire. Like his believability, bro, is like a lot of wrestlers lack believability. Like the way that he talks, like to you, I'm like, yo, that boy talking right now. I believe everything out of his mouth. Like people, like people gotta understand. Like I watch all of this man's interviews, all of them, and like I'm captivated the whole time. Like he's the best thing in AEW, hands down.
And also,
it's
he gives his credibility where credibility is due. Like I've seen clips of the one interview where he was just like, "Look, Sami Zayn knows what he's doing."
Absolutely, he's all for the bloodline. He called Roman a stud.
Yeah,
like, bro, like, he knows what's up.
He knows what, like MJF. He knows what he's doing in this business.
And he's very transparent with this 2024 shit. Like, I don't think that's a joke, bro. Like,
it's not
right.
Like, that's not a joke, bro. Like, that motherfucker's like 2024. Like, who offer him that money? But like, Paul will fork it up.
Oh yeah, for MJF. Oh, and like, the way how Paul's going right now, bro. We might get clean MJF, but we're still gonna get MJF.
Yeah, bro. He don't need to curse to do what he do.
Oh no, but like,
like that shit last night. I watched it again today, all 15 minutes of it, and like it was incredible. And then the ending of AEW. Shout out Hangman Page. Get well soon.
Get well soon.
But and then he had little baby face antics, like pandering to the crowd when he was like doing that to the crowd. I was like,
yo.
I said, that's what we doing?
I was like, is this a turn? Is this a turn?
It's a little different MJF than what we're seeing right now.
I was like, is this a turn? But it's like,
I loved it.
I was like, that's not a turn. He's just really good. Like,
that boy is good. 26 years old. The biggest star in that company.
Oh yeah.
Like 26, just doing it.
Tony Khan can wrap his whole company around MJF and it'd be perfectly fine.
Absolutely. Mox got to go on vacation anyway. MJF
Man.
is that guy right now.
I mean,
And
yeah.
and it might be across all wrestling. Like, I love Roman. I love the Bloodline. Bloodline's fantastic. Sami Zayn's doing great. But there is just something different about MJF, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for a Ricky Starks versus MJF promo.
That needs to happen ASAP. Book Ricky Starks. What is he? What are you doing? Just book
Because Rick, you talk about believability. That promo he did, against Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, tear in his eye, right?
Bro, tears, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know if he channeled his inner Cody Rhodes, because you know Cody Rhodes, once you get the tears started, that's a promo right there.
That's it.
Oh yeah,
Go away.
I'll never
But,
forget the first promo Cody did when he was crying when he first did the undeniable or the undesirable to undeniable or something like that, and like he had a tear in his
Yeah.
eye, and
bro.
I was warm and fuzzy in the tum
I
tum.
was like, all right. Okay. I was like, but like Ricky Starks, yeah, he definitely Ricky Starks. That's another thing I don't like about AEW. AEW tends to put their WWE guys before their home talent.
Absolutely.
And then I think personally they need to stop, because Ricky Starks can take you places. Powerhouse Hobbs can take you places.
Talking about all of this makes me realize, like, we get such good promos in AEW that go nowhere.
Bro,
Like, we get great bro.
His promo about how all his friends are gone and he's angry, and then when he joined the Dark Order, they're gone too. So now he's even more angry, and this all he can do is wrestle because
he said,
bro.
He said, "You gonna call me kid?" He said, "You gonna call me kid?"
Snap.
Oh my god, man! Start punching himself, bro. Like, come on, man. That man talked to Moxley's soul,
bro. Just for there be no payoff. We got a great match, no payoff, bro. They could have dragged that out. They could have.
It shouldn't have been so soon,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. They can give Moxley one. Like they can do. I don't know if y'all remember this. Remember in TNA where Mick Foley won the TV title and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna just fight one person every other month."
Yeah,
bro. They could do that.
Look at Roman. Roman got a light ass schedule right now. He's chilling,
bro. Roman faces does championship things like every other 2 months, maybe.
Bro, Matt Riddle was like, "Yo, yeah, let's have a fight tonight." He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go hit up New York City.
Yeah, bro, I'm going out into town.
What was Roman's last?
His last title defense was Drew, was it not?
Was Cardiff?
Yeah, he wasn't at Extreme Rules.
And I think his last televised match was against Riddle.
Wow, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, see, do the Roman thing. Because right now, Roman is WWE right now. Like Raw
Absolutely.
has Raw. Okay. I know this wasn't on the card, but can we talk about this Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar? Sir.
Bro. Who approved starting Raw like that? That boy needs a raise, whoever it was.
Sir.
Because, my God, like, I'm sitting with my girl. I'm like, where's the intro? Where's the pyro? Bobby's just in the ring right now. Oh, you calling out Brock? Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Oh, you fucking Brock up? What? Bro, like, come on. Big meaty men slapping meat. Shout out Big E. Like, that's how you start Raw.
I'm not gonna lie. They made me so interested in Crown Jewel.
Bro, in a matter of fucking minutes, you're invested in Crown Jewel.
Bro, like, I don't even care. Like, I was going to watch Crown Jewel for the Logan Paul match anyways, just to see, like, what he can do for his third match. But they made me so invested in Crown Jewel off rip, I was like, I might have to see this.
Because Paul knows what the fuck he's doing. It's like, oh, you want people to get invested in this event that's in a couple weeks? Short notice? Sure. That's how we starting Raw.
Right.
Like,
We
bro.
got Mustafa Ali going after the title.
Yo, that ending of Raw was fucking phenomenal. Bro, listen, like, I slandered WWE for a long time, still watched it. I always tell people that me and WWE are in an open relationship. All right. Like, we're gonna always be together, but like, I got a couple side pieces, you know? Like, we in a relationship for life. Like, we married, we together. Well, you know, sometimes it's okay that I go off and see other people. That's how I look at it. WWE worked his way back to my main bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my main squeeze. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that like all of that dragged through the whole show.
Yeah.
With Ali, bro. Like, come on, man. That's how you build. That's how you take somebody who was doing absolutely nothing and you build them. Just like that. It was perfect. Had him come out at the end, bro, and like you're just tying all these loose ends. Like, come on, bro. Like they get it, bro. They get it. Like they are. I'm telling you, like people who I tell all my friends, they're like, oh, like I don't watch WWE anymore. I'm like, bro, now is the fucking time.
And now they're adding more elements to every story to where you think, oh, this is where it's going to go. Now they change it up. Look at The Miz and Dexter Lumis. Now all of a sudden, Johnny Gargano got a fucking whistle because he got a secret.
Thank you.
What's going on here?
That's what I'm like.
I'm dying to know what that shit is.
I'm really trying to figure out what the secret is.
And the fact that even how they did that with the attacking Dexter on the way out with the chair and like doing that, like now we carry this on. Like, let's go. Like, it's a silly storyline, and I love that shit. Shout out Simon Miller again. You know, he likes that, you know, that funny stuff. But like, I'm just like, I'm invested.
But like the storyline started with like it was Miz and AJ, and then it was just like, all right, let me just slowly creep out AJ, and then we're just gonna do Dexter Lumis, and then like that's gonna be it. Like Triple H is very good at just like having like let's do like one person, and then we're just gonna add layers to that one person, but you're not gonna know when the other person leaves.
Yeah, and like but he also takes AJ out of that, and then we start building the Judgment Day thing with backstage and him and Finn and him asking him, and then like the next week, and then just like going to attack him and then doesn't, then telling him to come out here and join, and then the Good Brothers come back, and now you have a nice build to Crown Jewel.
To another story.
Well, taking him out of that, slowly putting him in something else, build that up, and then what he was in before built up into something completely different. Like, come on, bro. Big Paul. Yeah. Big Paul.
Paul is doing God's work right now. Like Paul is doing God's work.
And
like I'm watching Raw and SmackDown every week.
I can't even watch SmackDown this week because I gotta use my laptop. So I gotta find some way to watch it. But like I'm invested. Invested.
Because now you also got the Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt storyline, which is
that
another toast up in itself.
Yo, Dre, what was that on Friday?
Man,
I went from tearing up to just kind of scared and confused. You know, when he's talking, I'm like, yeah, bro, that was me. I believed in you. I was waiting for you. I wanted you back the whole time. Yeah. And that shit at the end, and I was like,
bro,
what,
you know who you
what we doing?
Like,
bro,
where are we going with this?
It was like, he was like, look, man, I lost two friends that were dear to me, and you guys held me down and was asking when I'm coming back home. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, oh, you don't know who you're dealing with. And I was like, wait a minute. Where's my emotions going? Because now I'm just terrified.
Exactly. I went from tearing up to just like, I looked at my girlfriend. I said, oh, shit.
This man's first rivalry is with himself. So we're going to get.
And I heard they're still going to use the abandoned Firefly Funhouse, like that, how it looked with all the cowboys and stuff. I heard they're still going to use that. Because there's so much like things going on in Bray's mind that he just got to, because that's what I was watching with Triple H. He's like, yo, there's so much going on with Bray. Like he just wants to use it all and you got to tell him like, "Yo, chill out, like, save some stuff." Also, if we're talking about random oh shit moments, Elias came back.
My guy.
Oh yeah.
I saw him play in a bar in New Orleans once. It was fantastic. I swear to God, bro. WrestleMania 30. I was in New Orleans. We was down at the French Quarter. Walked into a bar. That man's just doing an acoustic set, bro. I swear to God.
Cool.
That's so random and crazy.
It was beautiful.
When me and Jay was in New Orleans, I still don't remember what happened. All I know is I dance battled the DJ.
Listen, I did an interview for WWE Network, and I was fucked up, and they never put it on there because of how drunk I was. I don't know if it was either that or because I was fully Bullet Clubbed out in my outfit. But it was one of those.
It was, you know what? Yes to both.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, never aired. But I love Elias, and I'm very happy he's back.
Right. We got a return of Elias, but that SmackDown promo with Bray Wyatt, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, you, sir, I don't know what goes on in your head, but Mr. Rotunda, you need to calm down. Because
that boy is a genius, bro.
Right. And now the Wyatt Six is not a faction. It's just 6 personalities of Bray. I don't even know what to believe anymore.
It's crazy.
Eva Marie out here, right? Eva Marie out here doing shout outs, talking about some if I make this shot, but she's shooting Lily the doll. If I make this shot, I'll come back to WWE, and then at the end is Bray's logo. So I'm like, what do I believe?
First of all, why she even get that? Who gave her that access to have that doll?
Bro, I was like, that's not even your Sting. Like, are you also beefing with Alexa? Like, I'm so confused.
Eva Marie is garbage.
Oh nah, she's Basuda. Big Basuda.
Big trash. Like
big trash.
Garbage.
Bro,
but I'm very excited about it. And that's the thing, is like Raw and SmackDown every week, it's like I gotta tune in next week. I gotta see what's happening here.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, NXT is getting that way too. Like,
oh yeah.
Like you just don't know what's gonna happen now.
That's
Tony D'Angelo's that guy in NXT, by the way. Shout out Tony D'Angelo.
Right. The Godfather.
Tony D'Angelo and Carmelo Hayes too.
Oh yeah.
So let's believe you might see my happy ass at Halloween Havoc this Saturday. So
Halloween Havoc's about to bug.
I'm not gonna lie. Halloween Havoc is a Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I'm working this weekend. All right, I might as well just watch it on the phone. Copy.
No, boy, I brought a whole ass iPad in my job, and we ain't supposed to bring things in there, but I brought it in there to watch fucking Clash of the Castle. You do it, all right?
Oh no, I use my laptop to DJ on the weekend.
Picture in picture, all right? Picture in picture.
Nah,
right.
Not with virtual DJ. I would just songs will end, and I'm just there like. Meanwhile, there's complete silence in the strip club. I'm like. Oh right, music hit space bar. Yeah, no, I'll bring my cell phone. I'll just log into Peacock on my cell phone and just disregard everybody.
I want to make a prediction that I hope comes true, because for some reason they're giving Bayley a rematch at Bianca's title, which I don't really understand why, but
because Bayley's our only competitor right now.
If you take the title off of Bianca on Raw, that's ridiculous. She deserves at least to lose on a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Asuka and Alexa Bliss being out and Dakota Kai and Io Shirai being the tag team champions, I think that this is the final moment that you need to bring back Sasha Banks and Naomi. I think that because she will be outnumbered, Candice LeRae can't really do shit. You know, I love Candice, but love her so much. I really do. But we're dealing with, all these different races going on over here. We need these black girls to come together and whoop her ass. Their asses.
I'm not gonna lie. Bitch the door.
Yeah, like
that's all Dre's been doing this whole time. Bro.
Like it's there's no better time to do it. It lines up perfectly. Sasha and Naomi never lost the tag titles. Like,
ooh, true.
This is the way to bring them back, Because if they take that title off Bianca on a Monday Night Raw, I'm going to be mad. And the next time we talk, I'm going to have a fucking fit.
Going to boycott.
All right. We're going to have to clip it and tag Triple H so he get a little piece of my mind, respectfully.
The respectfully at the end is what got me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they are going to come back, we got to pull the trigger sooner rather than later because we run out of contenders. I'm not. The women's storylines have kind of been lackluster recently. Besides the whole Damage Control and Bailey type of thing, Damage Control and Bianca. So if they're going to keep building up, let's do that. Obviously, Alexa has been going ever since Bray's been back. Asuka, we need to revive Asuka. We know Charlotte Flair is waiting in the wings to just take someone's championship. We don't know whose, but
Ronda.
No, we need Charlotte and Bianca. Well, we don't need it right now. We could hold off on that actually.
Yeah, but you know they're going to bring Charlotte back for Ronda because Ronda don't have nobody.
Well, Ronda, I think they're trying to low key do something with Shayna Baszler. I don't know if they're going to team up or if they're going to fight each other.
They should feud. They should definitely feud.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a good match.
They'll beat the shit out of each other.
They would.
And then of course they're trying to book Becky, your Brooks' favorite, Duran's favorite, Becky Lynch against Ronda. So,
bro, you just want me to get mad? Bro, you just
come on, bro. Don't you love Becky?
You know what's crazy? Becky Lynch outside of WWE is probably like the greatest person on the earth. Like I would probably, like as a person, I would fuck with her like as a person. Becky Lynch inside this ring.
Hold on.
Now, is this always like at all times?
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know when I started disliking Becky Lynch.
I'll give you the floor here.
I'm gonna tell you the match. The match is, I believe, it was a SummerSlam. It was SummerSlam when she came back out to Bianca. And I watched her count before she hit the manhandle slam from the second rope. Ever since then, I hated Becky Lynch.
Wait, like, the recent one?
Bro, no, the one prior when she came back.
Like that was only one move.
Bro, I do not, bro.
That wasn't that then. She didn't hit that from the second rope at that when she came back then.
So wait, when was it Mania? Not this recent one. Remember when Becky Lynch
when she took the title from Bianca in 26 seconds? Yeah, I'll never forget that. But yeah, no, she just hit her with the move in the ring and then pinned her. Ridiculous.
Okay, it's probably like the next pay-per-view.
Maybe it was like a Mania or something. It was. I know there was was it an outside stadium? I think it was. So it might have been a Mania. Bro, I watched her count 1, 2, 3. Like, and you know how Kevin Dunn's always terrible with camera quality, camera shots?
No, Becky's loud. Becky's loud too. Like you'll hear her. She's like, come closer. And then she fucking drop kick him. Like,
right. I know John Cena was loud too. Like John Cena's whole stint was like, look, if I'm gonna be loud, like you're gonna hear me, but I'm not gonna give you a bad match. Like I get that. But like Becky Lynch, like I know she's good at storytelling. Bianca has given her credit. Oh, Becky's good at storytelling. You know, when Becky Lynch when she first became the man after she got punched in the fucking mouth.
That shit was hard. And you can't tell me otherwise.
And she was bleeding, and we was like, yeah, Becky.
Bro, her backbowed ass arm that was like,
yes, bro.
Hanging the way it wasn't supposed to go.
The moment I watched her count 1, 2, 3 from that second rope manhandle slam, everything went out the window. And I was like, you disgust me. And then she started dressing like goddamn Ziggy Stardust. Bro.
Listen here. I'm going to call you by your name right now because I'm a little disappointed, all right? Duran. People make mistakes.
Nah.
All right?
Nah.
People make mistakes.
Nah. I need
you can't discredit a whole person because of this. And the way she was dressing went along with her obnoxious ass character because she was a heel and she had to look ridiculous. So you got to cut it out. You may need to grow up a little bit, respectfully. All right.
You know,
Like you're really about to just discredit somebody's whole being because you saw them counting.
I'll tell you why. Because when I was younger, right, my mom used to buy bootleg movies all the time, right? I remember one time my mom got a bootleg movie, bro. And in the middle of the movie, the guy turned the camera to himself and was like, yo, this is my favorite part. Bro, ever since then.
Yeah. Please stop. Stop it.
Bro, I'm so like dead ass, bro. Like, bro, he really like he was here with it. And then he turned the camera to him and was like, yo, bro, this is my favorite part. And then turned it back.
Yeah.
Bro,
cut it out, bro.
Bro, if it's one thing I like, bro, it's immersion, bro. Like, that's why I like WWE sometimes, because like obviously they're people, and I know like watching like non like WWE like wrestlers and like watching other promotions, so I get like obviously you're not gonna be perfect in the ring, but Kevin Dunn me up when he pointed the camera to Becky Lynch's mouth and you seen her count 1, 2, 3. Bro, I was like, all right, I'm done.
Sorry, she's gonna redeem you.
Bro,
so the whole thing's just done with now.
Bro, I really
because you saw her you saw her count.
Bro, because of that, I do not like Becky Lynch. I do not like Becky Lynch at all. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Bro, like this is a very like stupid reason, but I do not, because of Kevin Dunn, I do not like Becky Lynch.
You can't just hate Kevin Dunn?
Bro, I can hate Kevin Dunn for a lot of things, but then Kevin Dunn also gave us great camera shots. Kevin Dunn gave us the camera shot of goddamn Sasha Banks hitting the split after she takes out Melina out of the Royal Rumble.
That was a wholesome moment right there.
Right.
For educational purposes. Get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving this damn video. I'm leaving this goddamn video. I'm done. I am done. You hear me? I'm done with this shit. Right? Black people can't have nothing nice because the niggas like Dre. All right? We can't have nothing in this world. You hear me? We can't have nothing in this world. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? That was uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Oh man.
That was Dre at NXT when Rhea came on the screen.
It sure was. Oh my God, Dre.
Let me tell you.
The fact that you just have that at a click, just a quick click, and it's just right there is absurd.
Every day. I tell you, in person, they don't do it justice.
Bro, I was about to sing again. I couldn't even sing.
Oh man, I can't. I'm done. I think it's time to wrap up.
I can't talk to y'all right now. I can't talk to y'all. Y'all are ridiculous.
Oh,
I'm done.
My God. Okay.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, motherfuckers need Jesus, all right?
That's it for me, man. I'm gonna check out of this one. I'm sick of you.
Yeah. Dre need therapy, bro. He need counseling. Something.
Nah, because I got. Why did you have that picture on here?
Man, oh trust me, that picture is no.
Stop it! You stop.
I believe it.
He said, "Yeah, that picture's in my left hand and something else is in my right."
This is a sinister face, just like yeah, no, yeah. That's the only voice you hear when you see that picture. Just yeah,
man.
Yeah. I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
Tapped out.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. I can't handle all this.
I'm not gonna lie. I might have a slight headache.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the latest episode of 3D Wrestling Podcast. You obviously can find us on Instagram now with 3D Wrestling Podcast on Instagram. I got to update that at the bottom ticker here. On our YouTube, Making Productions. Of course, you can find everyone here with these hashtags below in our IGs and probably our Facebooks and stuff like that. So,
parental advisory warned for this episode. Make sure you put that in the beginning of this when they watch it, because you know,
100%.
definitely gotta do that now. Right.
This is
I hope my girl don't see this.
I'm sorry, I got a little carried away.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope she does, because she might see the meme that Dre put up and like, why don't you look at me like that?
Oh man, listen.
So now you just gotta be the creep with his hand in his pants all the time when your girl comes around.
Jesus, this is ridiculous.
Oh man.
Whoo.
Okay.
Next episode, we're going to try to have some guests on. Try to have some people join in and tap in, because we've been getting a lot of DMs. Oh, how can I join? And we're still mapping it out right now. But we're going to see if we can get some guests tap in. I've been seeing
People trying to climb aboard. People want to be
yeah,
guests.
We got some people. We got some talkers. So
does their name start with D? Is the question.
Hey yo.
Pause. Hella pause.
No. So unfortunately, we gotta have them on for at least like 30 seconds, and then
welcome to the 3D podcast. What's your name? Jason. Thank you for coming to the 3D podcast. All right.
Yeah, we want D's. Oh wait, hold on. I can't say that out loud.
Whoa,
Never mind.
Whoa.
That's a hell of
What was that?
You know what?
Ooh.
Pause. I'm gonna just get a shirt that says "Pause, hella pause."
Pause, hella pause. I love it.
That's it.
All right, y'all. Throw your D's up. We're gonna see y'all next episode.
Pause, hella pause too. Don't throw your D's up like the dude in the picture. Like don't do that.
Oh yeah, don't do that, man.
Yeah.
You catch a case. You'll catch a case.
Cancel culture is real out here.
Right. Episode 2 and we'll be already done.
No peace.
Jesus.
All right, y'all. Good fight. Good night.